Okay. All right, I can help you wrap that up later if you need it. Right now, we're going to talk about a certain type of conversion problem. And it doesn't have anything to do with iteration. It's just something I wanted you to learn, and so I'm throwing it in here. By the way, test will be Wednesday. And I'd forgotten we don't have class on Monday. So this is your last class with me before the test. There's no tutorial tomorrow. There is a tutorial this coming Tuesday, though. So if after you have a sub on Friday, lots of work, videos for all the things. But if you have questions and you want to get extra help, then request my tutorial for Tuesday, and I'll be here. Anyway, we're gonna have a test on Wednesday, the 12th. Any questions on that? Okay, so then let's do these conversion problem notes. So if you give me a gander, look up here. If we're going to convert, sometimes you're asked to convert something like seconds to hours, minutes, and seconds, or let's say pennies to other money. This is that type of problem. So we're going to use division and modulo. So let's say this was an example. If I said, hey, enter the number of seconds you want to convert, and you said 1,000, for example, the first thing you would do is you could create a minutes variable. In this case, I'm not dealing with hours. We're just going to go minutes. You'd create a minutes variable and say minutes equals seconds divided by 60. And the reason that'll work is it's integer math. That'll give you the whole number of minutes. So it doesn't matter that it's not even or that it doesn't work out perfectly. It'll tell you how many minutes there are. And we're storing it in a variable called minutes. For example, if I entered 100, I'd get 1 minute, right? 100 divided by 60 is 1 point something. So we have 1 whole minute plus some leftover. The trick is I'd still have 100 in seconds. So how do we get rid of that? Well, we just say seconds equals seconds modulo 60. And that takes all the whole 60s out of seconds, whether it was 100 or 600,000. Anytime 60 divides evenly into it, we know we already got that. That's in the minutes variable. So we don't need to, that's how you get rid of all the whole minutes from this calculation. So now seconds would contain 40, right? 100 mod 60 is 40. And then did I skip a step? Oh, no. So I just adapted this to do hours and then minutes and seconds. Surprised myself. So if I'm going to do hours, I have to do seconds divided by 60 times 60. And you could be sure to put that in parentheses. Otherwise, you're not doing what you think you're doing. Or you could write 3,600, obviously. I just didn't want you to wonder where I got it. There's 60 seconds per minute, 60 minutes per hour. So to find the total number of hours, you divide by that number. And then we do seconds equals seconds modulo that. It pulls out all the whole hours. And then we would do, all right, minutes is seconds divided by 60, like I just did. And then finally, seconds equals seconds modulo 60. So basically, you're using divide and then modulo over and over again to get the units out. So that's that. So I have an assignment where I'm asking you to do pennies, converting it to dollars, quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies. I think it's a method. So we're going to work on that for a little bit. And then we're going to do an FRQ, a free response question. It's your first official one from the College Board. This one isn't, anyway, it's for the Unit 4 one. The ones in Units 1 and 2 and 3, I don't even know if they had one in Unit 1, but you didn't know enough stuff to do enough cool things. So those ones we're pretty forced. This one is good, and it's called Coin Game, and it has nothing to do with the coins that we're doing in the pennies thing. It just happens to be that. I wish it had a different name, but it doesn't. So I'll have you work on the coin conversion first, and then we're gonna do the FRQ all together. So I think I can stop this now.